So what you wanna say? Go ahead and get it out of the way. Time's up, heads up, eyes up, hands up. That's how we do today. Put a smile on your face. Let's forget about yesterday. Yesterday was just a lesson we got out the way. We learn, we move on. You don't stay strong, staying put, keep it moving. That's where you belong. Bigger and better than ever before. Tasty as a bun with a sinner. Man, you're a winner, man. How you trying to live in the past? That's a sinner, man. So get your smile on, turn your face to the sun, and get your shine on. Ride on. The good feelings are just too strong. It's kinda hard to pout when you got your stride on. And find someone to share it with. It's contagious. Smiles always catch it quick. Friend or stranger, it doesn't matter who you're with. It doesn't matter who you are. Smiles always fit. I know it's not the end of the argument. I know the old habits are hard to quit. But right now we ain't having it. Put a clap with it. 'Cause it's a new day. Twitch.tv. Yes, hello, good evening, and welcome to this evening's stream. It is a lovely Tuesday night, last day of April. How crazy is that? And I'm about to jump in and do some music. You can see above me a blank canvas. Tonight there's a couple things I want to do. I was hoping to do last night and didn't. The two things are as follows. One, I want to maybe come up with some new sounds for my alerts. I'm still missing a couple new alert sounds. I still need an alert sound for hosts, I need an alert sound for subs, and for follows. So I want to try and make three things for that. The hosts and the follows, I'll probably just do a generic sound of some sort. The subs, however, I have an idea. The idea is this. I'm glad you asked. A long time ago, not that long ago, but a little while ago, was talking with Zrockbach about playing Stardew Valley, and I think she or McTastic or somebody was like, yeah, you know, we're looking forward to it. They said, I'm hyped. And I said, oh, it's not hype. Because the hype is real! And so what I want to do is make a song called The Hype is Real. Because in the message with Zrockbach, I was like, oh yeah, you know, because the hype is real! And then I said, you know, techno music starts. And so I need to make that techno song. And so if I can pull it off kind of in short order, and I'm not going to do anything too crazy with it, it just needs to be super loud and super in your face and super hype, then but while doing that, I might find some sounds I can use just for some generic notifications, and then we'll go from there. So first thing I got to do, I'm not even going to do what I normally do, which is pull up my actual metronome and figure out how fast it needs to be. I'm just going to use the metronome app on my phone. So, because the hype is real. So it could be around 170 beats a minute, which is super fast. Holy cow, that's fast. Because the hype is real. Alright, so it's the hype is real. And I need to recall it 170 and empty blank product. Oh, okay. So let's insert a tempo change. 170 might be a little bit fast, but we'll find out. And I'm going to go save as in my music folder. This song is going to be called The Hype is Real.
some reason it does not want to cooperate. Okay, let's do this then. Let's go here. Hype is real. Save. Whoops. Oh dear. The hype is real dot CWP. Is that what I want? I think I'd know this by now. I've used this program for how many years? Alright, that should be good. Okay, we're good. Hey, Viro's here. What's up, Viro? Good evening to you, sir. How are you doing this fine evening? Okay, so my console's there. It's empty, as it should be. Let's go insert a soft synth. Let's go insert, I just need some drums. And Tsunami's here. What's up, Tsunami? Welcome back. Hope you're well. Okay, just got home. Nice. Well, glad you're at home and not out. Oh, another thing I need to make sure I do is I need to make a sample for myself. So I need to make a sample of myself going, because the hype is real, that I can then chop and do different things with. My wife is going to wonder what the heck is going on down here tonight. Okay, focus on what I'm doing. Dimension. That's what I want. Just working on the remix I think I showed you a couple weeks ago. Oh, very cool. Very cool. How's the remix going? How about you? I mean, right now I'm just working on something short and silly, and I'm hoping it's not going to take all night, but it probably will because things have been slow lately. So I'm going to call this the kick. I'm going to try to find a kick sound. Want to hear it? Yes, I do. Say that to me in a whisper, and I will play it right now while I'm looking for a synth, looking for a kick sound. Not while I'm looking for a kick sound. Obviously, I'm not going to listen to that. Try and find a kick sound while I'm playing something from you. But I need to find a kick sound. Drums, electric blips, electric kicks and snares. I can't remember. Let's load that for now. Here we go. All right, let's give this a listen. Early music submission. This is from Tsunami. This one's called Lines of the Broken. I'm digging it so far. I like the choices you've made with your timing. Ooh. Oh, feel that. Holy cow, that drop. That left me wanting more. Holy cow. So your timing choices are interesting because they kind of leave you not really knowing. Well, I'll make that point again later. It's not kind of, I didn't really know where it was going until it. We'll come back to that. Hold on. I want to hear this next drop. Whew. Yike. That was hot. Early on in the song, play. So like here, no idea what's going on timing wise. Here, the music come in. Here, same thing. No clue. No idea what the timing is going to be. No idea. Right, still can't count to 4 on this song yet. Now I can. So that like that whole section and what you do in the middle section is very, very cool. And I also like how you basically use the first drop as a basis for the second drop, but you basically like chop up. You do a drop chop the drop. Sammy, sir, what's up, Sammy? Oh, that's a neck breaker. That one, that's awesome. Okay, then we skip ahead a little bit. And so you kind of you chop the first drop. That's super cool, man. That is very, very cool. Love it. Thank you very much for sharing that. That was super cool, as the kids say. I just forgot to plug in my keyboard, which I have now done. But I need to make sure my program knows I plugged it in. Yes, please use it. Soon. Thank you, man. That was very cool. And the low end, like how you mix the low end on that as well on that drop, I think that's what got me too. The low end was so warm and so full and just like it's crazy. Okay, this is going to be my kick. Let's record a kick. That's it. All right. Did you think the kick was powerful enough? I thought so. I think it was. I got some complaints with that it wasn't powerful enough. Hold on. Let me open it up again here. Well, the thing with the kick is that people are used to having the kick be the lowest frequency, and people are typically the kick is frequencies below your bass, but you've got so much bass there that the kick is almost like the kick is tuned very high. It could be more, but I only have earbud at the moment. Fair enough. I'm also listening to it on very good headphones, but I think it's okay if you wanted to give the kick a bit more oomph. I would probably tend to tune it down so it's actually a lower frequency. And then maybe, compress it a bit more, turn up the volume, something like that. I would probably tend to do something like that. But honestly, because of where the bass is, I think that if you just ignore what you're used to hearing, like if you ignore what you're used to hearing and you just say, what does this sound like? It sounds fine. Because the kick is doing its thing, the bass is doing its thing. They're not clashing or anything like that. So I think people are just used to having that kick drum be the lowest booming thing, but your bass is so awesome that it's crazy. Okay. Because the hype is real. All right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so that's eighth notes. Quantize. Because the hype is real. Okay. This is gonna be so silly. Oh my goodness. All right, that's my kick for now. I might layer in. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, this is an excellent idea. I'm gonna layer in an 808 kick as well. I screwed that up. Because the hype is real. I should really just loop this so I can keep listening to it over again. It's going to get real annoying tonight. so insane. All right, so this is the 808 to kick, 4 on the floor. So yeah, basically, you seem like you drank coffee today. So basically, how can I describe this to you? I had to look it up on Discord because I forgot what it was. I mentioned the story last night, but here's the actual detail. So on the first Sunday of the month, speaking of which, is coming this Sunday, is Stardew Sunday. I'll be doing a couple of Stardew streams with a couple of Stardew co-streams this Sunday. Stay tuned for that. But on April the 7th, so the first Sunday of April, I got a message from Zrockbach, who I play Stardew with on one of my streams. And her question was, Stardew hype tonight? To which I replied, I don't know if you'll be able to see this. She said, Stardew hype tonight? I said, oh, it's not hype. Because the hype is real. And I said, put techno music starts. So what I'm actually doing is that. That techno music is what I'm doing right now. The hype is real. And this song is going to be called The Hype is Real. So I need to get a sample of myself saying, because the hype is real. And then I need to be able to, I'm going to like cut that, use that in a sample so it's just like, and that sort of thing. But that's later. I need to come up with just the main beat for now. All right. Speaking of beats, let's just, all right. I need a snare now. So let's add another one of these guys. This is going to be snare. And I'm just going to find a snare sound. Excuse me, hacking up a lung tonight. So this is what I'm going to be doing. This is going to be a pretty chill stream. Because I'm just goofing off, basically, let's be honest. But yeah. Ooh, that one's kind of better, though. Hold on, if I mute this. No, I'll stick with the original one. All right. Don't sound very snary. A lot of them are just they're not hype enough. I need a hype snare. Although I think in these chamber kits, I can actually retune it. So like. These are kicks, though. Make a very clap and snare kind of snare. I could do that. Might be a little bit fast. Might be a touch fast. Because the hype is real. And let's try 160. Because the hype is real. Don't like that one. I need a snare. I require an snare. I've used electric kicks and snares. I feel like I know what type of song you want to make. I feel like it might be good to use no snare. Just a thought. Well, the problem is I don't want to have a lot of music in this one. Like, I want it to be mostly percussion. So, what would I could just sidechain. If I just sidechain a bass sound, maybe. Okay, hold on. Just make a fat kick. Here's what we're gonna try. I'm gonna throw in my fave synth. We're gonna call this the bass, and what I'll try doing So I'm just going to try to sidechain a bass and see if that works. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to replace this with that, and I'm going to add in my side chaining compressor, which is going to be here, and that's great. And then I'm going to pick a sound, because I probably should have done that first, let's be honest, like you'd hear in a big room. Keep forgetting the synths are super loud. Forget how fast the song is. In that genre, it's pretty typical to make the drop the most simple part. Just kick and bass almost. Interesting. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Huh. You may have just saved me hours of work. Okay, so let me find a really grimy bass sound. I'm such a boom bap hip hop guy, it's unfathomable to be using the snare. Well, me too. Like, I've been using a snare for... Even before I knew what I was doing, I was using a snare. That one's not bad. It's not... I recently tried that in a song, really liked it. Yeah, I've been using a snare for many decades now. Hear that old school rave vibe. I'm trying to find... the right... If I can find the right bass sound. Sounded like a pretty good idea, actually. I'll say. If for no other reason than to save me time. I didn't mind that one. Okay, hold on. Start taking some notes. It's funny because I write these notes out to begin with, and then I settle on a sound and never look at them again. So bass sound under factory bass 1. We've got dance bass 3. If I can find the right bass sound, I might be able to pull this off. Sounds like a video game car that's trying to start. Some of these sounds are weird. That was not bad. It's called drive bass. Okay, let me just try this one and just see what happens. Why is it suddenly off in one side? Okay, there's obviously a pitch thingy. There is a all filter separation. Turn that off. It seems to be like fading back and forth. What's going on here? There we go. It's the modulation that was killing me. All right. So I'm going to just record this here. Let's turn off the looping. Arm that. I don't think this is hype enough. It's got to be hype. The hype is real. Okay. was exciting. Eighth notes, including note durations, if you please. Sync. Go. Let's reloop that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my compressor. And I'm going to put the output of the, let's say the 808. I'm going to sort of send to my compressor. I need to do the math on this actually. So it's basically the eighth notes of 170 beat. 170? I thought you changed 160. Oh, I did change to 160. All right, hold on. Didn't change at the beginning, so it needs distortion. That is true. That is also true. Insert tempo at there, 160. Thank you. Great. Make that bass wild. That's the plan. That's the plan. I'm actually wondering. I wonder if I should just go with my bass. I might need to do that actually, because my bass is more simple and I can grime it up myself with saturation and everything else. Let me just get the sidechaining working properly first. All right, calculator. We had 160 beats a minute. So 160 beats in 60 seconds. 160 divided by, well, 60. So that's 2.6. I didn't want to do it that way. I need to do it by time. So how many milliseconds is an eighth note? If a quarter note is 160. So there's 320 eighth notes per minute. So 320 divided by 60 is that many per second. 5 1/3 eighth notes per second. So if we divide 1 second by 5.33333, it's 0.1875 seconds per eighth note. So basically 1000 millisecond, so 188 milliseconds. Let's see if that works. I actually had it close, I had it at 107, so I make that 180 something. Working as well as I would have hoped. It's not actually turning it off all the way. It's turning it down. Okay, we'll come back to that. Hey, King Gorilla, so what's up, King Gorilla? Okay, so let me go into here. Let me grab my bass sound. Where is it? Sine bass, there it is. What's going on? I mean, you know, just happy to be anywhere. Trying to make this Hype is Real song. It's going to be hilarious. Hopefully. I think it's going to be funny. Okay, so. Can't hear a thing right now. Don't care if it's clicking and popping, and don't even care. All right, so let's just try this. Let's remove that. I don't care how terrible this sounds too, to be honest with you. The more comical it sounds, the better. So I want that one. I want grit. I want... got some flute in there. Got some flute in there. Dialing the attack of the drums. Do you want to attack? Trashiness adds its own signature. Exactly, that's what I'm hoping for. Attack on the drums. I don't want the attack. Auto swelling that ramps up while adding saturation. Try that one. What else can I throw in? Transparent track leveler and compressor. That might use that on the kicks. Tube warmth. Gating depth. Alright. It's getting loud. That's not really helping. So, it's not totally working. I needed to actually completely kill the sound. What other compressors I have I could possibly use for this? I don't know if I have any other compressors that accept a sidechain, though. That could be a problem. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Can you play First Step by Hans Zimmer? Parallel Zert? Well, hello. And 2, I don't know if I know First Step by Hans Zimmer, although it does remind me. I've been thinking about different groups I want to listen to on Spotify now that I have Spotify. I should really grab some Hans Zimmer stuff. Hans Zimmer. Make sure I listen to some of his stuff. But thanks for asking. Can you make a volume automation on a DAW? Yes, I can. I just don't have to do it manually because you can't. One thing I don't like about this DAW is I can't set up automation based on a MIDI trigger. That would be awesome because then I could just make a MIDI trigger and not worry about it. But I can't do that, which is not great. But what do you do? Okay, another thing I want to do, because the bass is not grimy enough. Too much, maybe a square. Ooh, the square's nicer. Okay, hold on. Let me turn these guys off first. Just get an idea of what this thing's gonna actually sound like. We're getting somewhere. Yeah, we are. Triangle? No, it needs to be a square, I think. Just go with the square, vintage square 1. Don't even know what DAW this is. Cakewalk by BandLab. It is free, and I've been using it since before it was free. But yeah, I like it. Been using it for a long time. Ooh, listen to that one. I'll throw a triangle up top. All right, now let's turn these guys back on. Ooh. Okay, now what I want to do, I think I've heard of it, yeah. Now what I want to do is add some distortion in here. Trying to get the tone right. There it is. Okay, and I'm going to throw in some modulation. Get a load of that. That delay isn't actually going to help me at all. Add a stomp on that. Layer a stomp on that kick. What do you mean by a stomp? Okay, like a stomp sound, like stomp sound. Do you have splice? I do not have splice. What I do want to try though, okay, one thing I do want to try is this. Give me a second. I am going to try and give it the full techno treatment. I know that we talked about you should invest in it. One day if I can afford that. Right now I'm saving up for TwitchCon, so trying to raise enough money to go to TwitchCon this year. The money I would have spent going to TwitchCon, I had to spend buying a new car when we got into a car accident in February. So, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of money to spend on things right now. I'm trying to save TwitchCon. Okay, so, sorry to hear. Oh, it's all good. We're fine. And we've got a new car out of it, which is great. The new car is lovely. But it just means TwitchCon is... I'm still hoping I can go. I'm still trying to figure out, like, if I just go and not worry about how I'm going to pay for it later, could I get away with that? Not entirely sure I could, but we'll find out. Alright, I'm going to throw in a hi-hat real quick. And then I'm going to throw in a snare and we'll see. Okay. This is so ridiculous. This is just really silly. Okay, so let's turn the hi-hats down. And what else? I need a snare. Okay, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go with I'm going to do my regular layered snare thing. So this is real snare. So I'm going to grab an actual real sounding snare and make it sound really big and boomy. It's a piccolo, I don't want a piccolo. Okay, we're going with that one. It has a nice attack on it. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn down the sustain time, the decay, and the sustain time, and the release time. Still really resonant for some reason. Is there reverb on this? Shouldn't be. I know what I can do. Let's mute the overhead. Mute the room. Okay, and then I'm going to tune it down. The problem is I'm looking at the kick, not the snare. Good gravy. All right. There's your problem. There we go. Okay, what else do we need to do here? We need to tune it down. What's that note? That's an A? Okay, let's loop this. That was actually not bad. Go with this one. Okay. First snare. This is a real snare sound. I was wondering why my shoulder has been acting weird lately. And like my shoulder just seems really tired and doesn't seem super strong and stuff. I'm like, why is my shoulder so weird? I think it's because I've been reaching back here so many times. Okay, let me actually turn myself. I think it's because I've been reaching back here so much. I'm like pulling my arm back. All right. Yes, I'm a wuss. Deal with it. Whoops, I just recorded everything I didn't want to record. Alright, this one. There we go. Quantize that. That's the real snare done. Now I need to layer it in. So I'm thinking about layering in, maybe not an 808. No, I need something more epic than that. Oh man, my shoulder. Okay. I'm trying to do more push-ups lately too. I say lately. Today. Okay, give me another one of the... Oh, I've got one of these already. Alright, hold on. Okay, I'm going to call this one fake snare. Okay, I gotta find a snare sound now. That's not a snare sound. Percussion. There's some regular percussion in there too. And this is just the main loop too. I can't wait till the hype becomes even more real than the realness that the hype is already being. Okay, here we go. That's probably really loud and annoying. Don't mind that sound, but it's just no, like, it's not actually a percussive thing. That was not bad. Don't mind that one. Let's record that. Okay, it needs a bit of work. Okay, hold on. If I make the real snare. Okay, that's one snare layer. Let's find another one. Another one of these guys. This is going to be fake snare 2. Fake snare 2. Lovely. Okay, hold on. Sorry, getting distracted. Percussion? No. Drums. I was using electric blips. Alright, let's do electric blips too, see what we find. What if I use a low end sound? No, I don't need to do that because it's 4 on the floor. I can come back to that. I don't mind that. I don't know. We'll see if it's something else. Got a Blitz with a random pan. Oh, this is... Oh, that's interesting. It's the same patch, but with a random pan. That's crazy. All right. What time is it now? 8:23. I really don't want to spend a huge amount of time on this because it is so silly. I still gotta record my samples too. Don't like that one. Okay. How about Electric Lips 4? No. No. I need to record cowbell in this. This one definitely needs cowbell. Somebody remind me to record a cowbell. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna go back to this one I found earlier. This one here. That one. Let's record that. Hit the wrong note. That high-pitched thing is really kind of annoying. But I should be able to EQ it out. Let's see if I can just EQ that. On my fake snare 2 track. EQ. There we go. Okay, that was easy. What else do I want to do? Cowbell. Actually, let me do this. Let me go insert a cowbell track just so I don't forget. And then let me just organize my instruments a bit better. There we go. Got a fake snare. Got 2 fake snares, 1 real snare. Got 2 kicks. Got our bass sound. Got a hi-hat sound. There's something else I thought of I wanted to add in there. I should probably add like a real kind of grimy arpeggio or something. I know I said I wasn't going to make it super musical, but it is me we're talking about. So if I can find something that is sufficiently grimy, I'll use that. I don't think most of these are, though. It's real loud. It's supposed to be an arpeggio. Oh no, sorry, this is just in the showcase. Let's go into user content, or factory content, arpeggios. This is so ridiculous. Oh my word. This is just so ridiculous. Record that. So this is, I'm just going to record, this is going to be the track called Music. I'm going to need some more, some more percussion as well, but we'll come back to that. Let's record the music track. There we go. Quantize that one. Okay, I should really start actually mixing this a little bit here. I should also insert a master bus. And I should go... Where's my track routing again? I can't remember. Tracks... Selected track... Oh, selected track outputs. output everything to the master. Thank you. All right, let's loop it. So basically, the snare is way too loud. So I'm gonna pull it all back by like, 6 dB. This is so ridiculous. Oh man, not gonna lie to you, the hype is real. All right, this is so ridiculous. Okay, what next? I mean cowbell. I should probably grab the cowbell. Okay, hold on, let me grab the cowbell. Cowbell's gonna be important for this song, I think. Can't have a song about the hype being real without a cowbell. Alright. I can't wait to actually like mix this properly because I'm just going to compress the heck out of it. Just gonna saturate everything and everything will be super stupid overdriven. It's gonna be amazing. Alright, so the input's gonna be the left channel where our microphone actually is. I gotta turn the microphone down. I'm gonna record this cowbell track. Alright, so the hype is becoming real. Let's grab that track and we're going to show me the audio snap palette. Clip follows project, and I want to quantize that to quarter notes, I guess. There we go. That'll make that line up properly. And let's loop this again, see what this sounds like. Do you really want me to send you your crappy music? I mean, how bad could it be if you're willing to send it around, right? But yeah, I want to hear your music. I mean, like, why not, right? If you want me to hear it, if you don't want me to hear it, don't send it. All right, give me a sec. If you do want me to hear it, do send it. Send it to me in a whisper. Dr. Longschlong, charming name. I do have links blocked in chat, so if you want me to check it out, send it to me in a whisper, and I will check out your music. Okay. The cowbell's gonna have to be loud too, I think. Sounds like it's delaying. I didn't hear anything from the delivery guy. I said I have links blocked in chat, so whisper it to. If you want me to listen to something, whisper it to me and I will check it out. I'm sorry. This is so ridiculous. Like, this is just... This is such a ridiculous piece of music. Holy cow, this is insane. It's so silly. Because the hype is real. Because the hype is real. Okay, I gotta record my sample now too. Alright, I might have to do a couple of them. But let me just... So I've got this closed. Let me just close Cakewalk and load Audacity. DMs are blocked on Discord. No, whisper to me on Twitch. Send me a whisper on Twitch. My DMs shouldn't be blocked on Discord. Oh, it could be because you just joined. If that's you that just joined, that's why. Because you have to have joined for 10 minutes before posting anything. So just whisper it to me on Twitch and I'll get it from there. All right. So I just got a text message from a friend. I was driving home today. My wife and I went out to supper, and I was driving home, and I saw a friend driving down the street who I've had over before, my friend Sean. And so I kind of said to her, I sent her a text message saying, hey, we have to have her over again. And she's like, yeah, if she was here right now, I'd get her to record this for me. Okay, I gotta send Sean a text message. What's your... I should just dictate this, shouldn't I? That would make more sense. What's your schedule like these days? Question mark. Send. Beautiful. All right. I see that I got a whisper, I think. Looking weird, though, for some reason. No, last thing I have is from Tsunami, so... All right. Check. No. Input. Oh, the loop back. I don't want the loop back. I want this one. Check. All right. That's great. How about we just do it in mono? Check. Great. So the question is, how close... Because I should probably be somewhat close to the microphone and get that proximity effect going on. Because the hype is real! Something like that. Don't want to be too loud, though. Might turn my volume down a little bit. So now... So now is when I become a lot of me, because now it's like, okay, I basically need to say, because the hype is real. But I need to say it in a way that is comical and that will make a good sample. It also has to be long enough for me to actually use in the song. So it actually needs to be quite long. When I say real, it needs to be quite long. And I should probably pull up the... You know what? Maybe I won't record this in Audacity. Maybe I'll record it in Cakewalk and pull it out. That way I get the timing right and everything. I need to actually make sure I have the timing correct. So I'm going to insert an audio track. This is going to be Scratch Vox, and then make sure I've set up the input appropriately. Input, left, arm, check. There we go. Should be, I think it's going to record a mono track. Do you like house music, like proper house? Honestly, I mean, I like a little bit of everything. I'm just doing this song because it's ridiculous. This is totally not my style. I'll post a link to some of the stuff I've actually done. I've put a few songs out recently. And I'll post a link to that in the chat. I should really have a command for this. Oh, I do have a command for this. I think I have the music command. There we go. If you want to see some of my recent stuff, check that out. You'll see it. It's very much not this. And I also have a bunch of other songs coming out that are very much, it's all over the place genre-wise and stuff like that. So I've got 7 songs on the go. This will be 8. This will be the 8th song I'm doing. I mean, this one's kind of just silly. It's for a specific purpose, but okay. Should I maybe just try it? Because the hype is real. I need to be like, real. I need to make sure I don't just go real. I need to go real. So, because the hype is real. Because the hype is real. Because the hype is real. I need to make sure I go re because it needs to be annoying. Because the hype is real. Okay, I need to do that. Because the hype. Oh. Okay, hold on. Stop. Turn off the loop. Because the hype is real. Okay, my voice can't crack though. Because the hype is real. Oh my goodness, this is just insane. Breathe. Because the hype is real. See, I don't want to run out of air. Because the hype is real. Because the hype is real. That might have been too long. Because the hype is real. Hold on a second. I'm pulling my punches because my wife's upstairs watching TV. I need to be able to belt this out. I'm just going to close the door to my room, which involves moving my light. Alright. Whoops, that was the ceiling. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about my light for now. Okay. Also, get a sip of hot water. Excellent choice. Now this is content. You are not wrong. Alright. Headphones. This is all of this because I want something new for when I get a sub. Like, well, and because the hype is real, let's be honest. Okay. Because the hype is real. That was a huge sip. Well, you know, what do you do? Because the hype is real. Let me turn that down. Because the hype is real. Because the hype is real. Okay, that's fine. Can I actually EQ this in a decent way? Because the hype is real. Okay, hold on. Let me do some EQ moves here. Because the hype is real. Because the hype is real. Or I could like make it, I could really stylize it. Because the hype is real. 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 I don't like it. I'm gonna record it again. Because the hype is real. Because the hype is real. No, that was the same tone there. Hold on. Because the hype is real. Because the hype is real. Should I do it lower? Because the hype is real. Because the hype is real. 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 Maybe I should go higher. Real. That'd be funnier. What would be funnier, going lower or going higher? Let's find out. Because the hype is real. Oh, I peaked there. Hold on. I'll turn my microphone down. It's getting a bit noisy. Because the hype is real. Let's see what that sounds like. Whoops, that was too loud. Because the hype is real. I think that's probably funnier. Because the hype is. That was the wrong EQ. Because the hype is real. Because the hype is real. Okay, that's a possibility. This is such a me thing to do, honestly. What am I doing right now? Seriously, is this really the most important thing I could be doing right now? Even for this song. Never mind in life. Alright, that's definitely better. Yeah, the high pitch is definitely funnier. I'm gonna try a low one just to see what it sounds like. Alright. Because the hype is real. I gotta make sure I get the E sound in there. Because the hype is real. Because the hype is real. Because the hype is real. No, can't. It gotta be solid note. Because the hype is real. Or should I do it like a radio announcer? Because the hype is real. Should I do that? See what that sounds like. Because the hype is real. What does that sound like? Because the hype is real. Compared to this. Because the hype is real. Or both. Because the hype is real. Not both. Because the hype is real. In this corner from Prince George, BC, a crazy man with a whole studio. I mean, the thing about it is that there are so many people, just amazing singers, amazing musicians, people who have amazing talent, that and all they're lacking is just, they can't afford a computer to do music on. They can't afford the software, the plugins, but their ideas are so much better. Their talent is just off the charts. They could be a world famous, worldwide, international, multi-million record selling artist if they had the opportunities that I've been blessed with. And here I am in my basement doing this. Because the hype is real! It's kind of embarrassing. Because the hype is real! It's kind of embarrassing. Okay. Because the hype is real! I think I prefer the radio voice. Let's get rid of that track. Because the hype is real! I need to EQ the heck out of it. Because it really doesn't sound very good. Because the hype is real! Put them both together just for last one time. I'll tell you what, I'll do you one better than that. I'll put them both together and I'll pan them. Pan them hard one way and the other. Because the hype is real! This is so ridiculous. Oh, man. Oh, what have I done with my life? I'm sorry. Just, oh my God. Oh my word. This is just. So what that basically means is I do have to do both now. I have to re-record the high part so that I can have a decent take of it, because it's a little bit, the falsetto is a little bit much, but I have to re-record the high part. I have to, and I've got to sample that, and oh my goodness. What's up, J-Bra? Good evening to you. I'm just getting a bit emotional. Okay, I need to re-record the high part, because it's a little bit falsetto. I need to be, because what do I have that as a set? Because the hype is real. Because the hype is real. Because the hype is real. I should make it a bit more grimy. Okay. Oh, this is just insane. What am I doing? Okay. Let me make sure I get the timing right. Because the hype is real. Kind of jumped the gun on that first one a little bit, so. Checking out tracks. Yes, I am. If you send it to me in a whisper on Twitch, I will absolutely check it out. Because the hype is real. Nope. Because the hype is real. Nope. Peak, I gotta turn my microphone down. Because the hype is real. Nope. That was too musical. Because the hype is real. That'll work. Because the hype is real. Nope. Because the hype is real. Okay, I gotta really belt this out here. Hold on. Because the hype is real. Okay. see what that sounds like.
Because the hype is real.
It doesn't work as well as the other one.
Because the hype is real.
I'll go with that one. The one I said I didn't like, let's go with that one. All right, let's listen to... Throw my microphone back up. Let's listen to J-Bra's song. I haven't done anything this insane since, like, my Muffin Man phase. This song's called Lonely. Let's give it a listen. Oh my goodness, I'm still a little emotional. Oh. I have to open my door as well. The ventilation here is terrible, so I'm going to pass out if I don't get the door open again.
I go over and over, baby, come over when you're sober. Heart's getting colder and colder. I should've known that it was over. I would never let you go. You brought me up, brought me down, then you kicked me out the door. Held me down with nothing but my feelings to show. Always get led to the lonely road. In the nighttime,
This is fire.
when the light shines, thought it was the right time, even though you ain't mine, girl. Gave you
I like that you're not overdoing it. That's nice.
I could never trust that. On a chick don't love me back. You be calling where
Not
you
overdoing it
at,
with
hit me up
compression
when
or
I
anything
get
like that. I like that.
you
I would,
ain't
however,
feeling
personally,
low. So
have turned the
can't
vocal
say
down.
what someone, but I know that I'm the man, though. Saying all these words I don't understand, no. Don't understand, no.
And how did you do the, J-Bra, how'd you do the... It's just a little high in the mix. It does. It's a little bit loud.
I go over and
Not much.
baby, come
But it could definitely get pulled back if you, like,
Heart's getting colder and
compressed it a little bit
I
more.
should've known that it was over.
It would be easier to pull back and you wouldn't lose it.
You got the best of me, we were the recipe.
The kick drum also sounds a little bit subtle.
Now I am
But I tend to like a bigger, boomier bass on it, though.
making it right to the top. While you bring me down, no one's ever gonna stop.
J-Bra, what DAW do you use? What do you use to make music? More importantly, does it take VSTs? Kick could be a little cleaner, got that wobble to it. Logic Pro. Does Logic Pro support VSTs?
I gave my all now. I'll just have my things. Sorry for my heart out. Sorry for my heart out. This is all broken from the motherfucking start now. Yeah, it's another lie now. Yeah, it's time to say
Does?
goodbye now. Yeah.
There you go. Also, an Imager. I use it a lot. It's free. I don't know if you're familiar with Isotope or Ozone.
I go over and over, baby, come over.
But they have a mastering plugin called
Heart's getting colder
Ozone.
and colder.
And in that mastering plugin, it has a stereo imager, like a multi-band stereo imager. So we appreciate. Yeah, no worries. So what I just sent you is they have a free version of their stereo imager. It's only a single band, but it sounds great. So if you were to take that and use it, for example, one thing I've been doing a lot lately is using that imager on my bass, which helps widen it, which helps it stick out a bit more and helps kind of clear the center for other stuff. But yes, like on this song, I probably would have bumped the low end a little bit. Now, of course, that's going to obviously mix it this way because of what you're listening to it on and that sort of thing. But yeah, that plugin I think could be useful to you because, like I say, it will let you. Yeah, you can like spread out the bass. If you don't want to turn the bass up, you can spread it out, which will help it stand out a little bit more. So yeah, but yeah, that was good. That was really cool. The track was super cool. I like how chill it was, and it's super simple as well. I like the mix on it. Lots of good things about it. So good stuff. Thank you very much for sharing. What am I doing? There we go. Thank you. Yeah, no worries. One because the hype.
Because the hype is real.
Okay, so obviously I'm having latency issues. Because the hype is real. So real should be on 4. And as we can very clearly see, it isn't. Let's try that.
Because the hype is real.
Better. You know full well I have to do that. Okay, so am I happy with the track overall is the question.
Because the hype is real.
So now what I need to do I can't believe I'm about to do this. Okay, so what I need to do is this. I need a sample of me just going E. I need a sample of me saying real. Both sets, both vocals. So I'm gonna actually call this Vox High and this one Vox Low. Alright, well, got those recorded. Let's close that. Let's fire up Audacity. Just a bit easier to work in a proper wave editing program. Which one's which? I don't know. Okay, hold on. Let me clean my audio folder first. Oh, and the cowbell. I usually free Mondays. Might have to move a Music Monday. Okay, so let's do this project. Now, utilities, clean audio folder, find, yes, delete all, yes, close, save it again. Oh, speaking of saving stuff, I should probably back this up. Let me do that real quick. Projects, music, Twitch. The hype is real. I cannot believe how fast my Twitch project folder is filling up. It's insane. Not filling up, but like right now in my Twitch folder I've got that many songs. So we're talking a bunch of them are never gonna see the light of day, but there are 15 songs in here right now. That one's done, that one's done, that one's done. Like done and posted. That one's done and posted. That one's actually there's 2 songs in there that's done and posted. So that's 6 of them that are done and posted. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them that I'm working on right now. This is madness. This is Sparta. Okay, so okay, samples. Great. Got it cleaned up? Yes. Alright, so let's close that. Let's grab a backup of my Voxes. So we're going to call this one, actually I'm going to create a new folder and we're going to call it samples. And we're going to put everything in here. So this is, which one's this one? That's the high one. So let's rename this Vox High, rename this Vox Low, and I'll also call them the original one so I don't lose them. Okay. I wonder if I should just do them. No, I need to do them separately. I was thinking, what if I should just do them together as one track? But I need to do it separately so I can go, I need to be able to do that, obviously. Yeah, goodness. All right. So I need to have one sample that just says real. Somewhere in here. Doesn't even need to be super long. Couple seconds would be lots. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to go New, I guess. Paste. Sure, why not? Hopefully it's long enough. Let's export as a WAV file. Should I maximize it? No, I should leave it the same volume as everything else. Export as a WAV file. Or should I? I think I probably should maximize it, actually. So let's amplify that. Oops. Amplify. That'll make it easier to mix if it's all the same volume. Export WAV file. In here, in music, in the hype is real. In samples, and we're going to call this one. Wait, is Ogg Vorbis file lossless? No, it's lossy, isn't it? Flax or lossless? What lossless? Lossless audio codecs. I've had a hard time with FLAC files, though, I'm not going to lie. I was trying to use FLAC files for high quality stuff, and I just couldn't quite get it. Apparently MPEG-4, there's an MPEG-4 lossless audio one. Oh, well, don't care. All right. So yeah, my friend Xiao might only be able to come over on a Monday. Sweet. Let me ponder, and we'll have you out, and I'll get you out on a Monday soon. Okay, export as a WAV file. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And hello, Decomposer. Yeah, I'm gonna go with WAV files. Should be 24, but I recorded at 192.24. Oh my goodness, I just realized. Hold on a second. Why is this project rate so weird? That should be 192. This is so ridiculous. Export as a WAV file, 24-bit, in my samples folder, which is here. So this one is real high. No pun intended. Okay. Let's close that. Back over to here. And I just need an E sound. I might need to zoom in, actually find a... I also need to pitch correct this too, just to make it like, extra annoying. I really wish it wasn't cracking like that though. Might have to do a little like a short little fade in or something. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pitch correct that. Alright, let's copy that, flip over to this window, paste it there. Okay, zoom in at the beginning of it. Do a little like a 1 millisecond fade in. See if this even works. Nope. Let's make it like a 1/10 of a second fade in. That might be too long though. Yep. 1/10 of a second is too long, 100th of a second is too short. So let's try a 400th of a second. Whatever. Let's export this. Export as a WAV file. This is going to be E high. 24-bit. Yes, I record at 192.24 because I'm crazy. Because the hype is real. Okay. I think I just need the 2. Because if I want the whole thing, I can just copy and paste the whole thing from the song. So close that. back over to here. Close that. Grab the original low vocal. That'll be alright. Somewhere in there, copy that, paste it there. Make it loud. It's poppy again too, though. That's unfortunate. Fade in. There we go. Okay, let's export. This is a WAV file. This is real-low. No pun intended. Even though technically this one's not real low. Okay, and then we need to grab the E sound. That'll do it. Oh, that will do it. And let's amplify that one. And zoom in on the top. Fade in 0.04 of a second, give or take. Fade in. And export as a WAV file. And this is E low. Okay. Great. We're done with Audacity. Let's open up Cakewalk again. I don't need my calculator open. And let's grab the Hype is Real, as one does. And then I need to load, I'm going to need a separate track for each one. What is this? Well, this is my music. I'm going to call this ARP instead of music, so I don't forget what it is. ARP. Alright, so now I need 4 tracks. Could have just inserted multiple tracks, but oh well. 4 tracks, so this we're going to call this Real High. Oops. Wait, I didn't want to do it that way. Delete 4 tracks. Whoops, delete these 4 tracks. Okay, so I need to insert my sampler, which is going to be SFZ, I think. Is this the right one? Yeah, perfect. And then do that 4 times over. So this is going to be real high, and then rinse and repeat. This is going to be real low. And then 2 more. This is going to be E high. And 1 more. It's going to be E low. Okay. So now what I need to do is actually need to build this song out and figure out what I'm going to do. So,
Because the hype is real.
seems like still jumping the gun a little bit.
Because the hype is real.
It is. It does seem like it's still a little bit quick. I need to bump them forward slightly. Oops. Like there, maybe. Something like that. See what that sounds like.
Because the hype is real.
That's better. Okay, I do need to mix it, but let me just get the arrangement in first. So,
Because the hype is real.
E, I'm going to do the E thing. Oh, this is just insane. This is so ridiculous. If I just copy that whole thing, will it copy the audio as well? It will. Okay. I can't believe I'm doing this. Okay, hold on.
Because the hype is real.
So then what I'm going to do, I'm going to paste it here again, but I'm actually going to copy the full because the hype is real part. So let me just expand this out so that I can actually copy it properly. Copy those, paste it there. Whoops, no, paste it there.
Because the hype is real. Because the hype is real.
So I'm gonna have to do two versions of this anyways.
Because
Whoops. Or maybe I should just do one super short version. I don't know.
Because the hype is real.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do one short version of this, and I'll cut the sub alert version. Sub alert version I'll just make shorter on its own. So basically, how it's gonna look like is this.
Because the hype is real.
Yep. All right. Oh, I gotta change the files. I gotta open the files. So this is gonna be. This is gonna be. Hype is real. Samples. I think this was E high. Turn off my velocity curve here. Okay. So.
Because the hype is real.
I should get a couple more of these guys in there. I'm just going to paste a bunch of them just so I have them, and then we'll see when it's actually going to end. I need to do some ridiculous stuff with samples here. So, all right. This is E high. All right, so... wrong synth.
Because the hype is real.
That might be it right there, actually.
Because
So then we're gonna go here, give or take, I don't know, somewhere there. Something like that. Okay. Let's quantize all those. That looks good. Quantize that 16ths. That looks fine. This is where things get ugly. Oh, you know, it's not terrible. Oh. What the heck? What? Okay. So then what I'm going to do is, well, that's in the wrong place though. I actually might change it up a little bit, but let's just copy this. Okay, I need my E low sample. Let's grab that. Every once in a while, I sort of in the back of my head, I kind of remember what I'm doing. Now, for some reason, I don't think this E high. I don't think I maximized that somehow. I didn't. Crap. Okay, so well, I'll just do this. Let's just do this. Amplify. Yes. Export as wave. E high already exists. Overwrite. Is it in use? No, seems happy enough. Okay, I'm gonna grab this. Oh, hold on, something not right there with the latency is killing me. There we go. So I'm gonna grab that, copy that, paste it there. Okay, the other thing I need to do actually is I need to grab this and quantize it, including note duration, so everything kind of stretches out a little bit. Why did this not quantize properly? There we go. And this stuff here can quantize to eighth notes, including note durations. And then this stuff here can be quantized to quarter notes. And the half notes don't look too bad. I'll do it anyways just to make sure it's nice and even. There we go. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is delete that. Copy that. Paste it there. I think I need to do this differently. I think I do need to not have it be the whole thing. I need to cut it back to halfway. Oh, come on. Didn't quite nail it there. Hold on. Right about wait for it. There we go. That's what I want. And then delete that. Copy that. Paste it there. Okay, then I need to add some reels in. So okay, back here.
Because the hype is real.
So I've got the high in the left. And the low on the right. That's right. And it's going to end right there. Because that's as much as it needs to be. So this song is going to basically be, what, 25 seconds of pure awesome. Okay, so I need to load my reel sample. So this is real high. And so that sounds like this. So I have the R on the beginning of it. And then real low. I wish it would save my location, but I guess technically I am using a different plugin every time. Real low. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into here. I'm going to take the reels, pan the opposite direction. So the low is going to be left, the high is going to be right. Panned hard, mind you, as one does. So what I'm going to basically do is try and intersperse it amongst the other stuff.
Because the hype is real.
What I want to do actually is I want to grab these guys, paste them here. Oop, not there. Paste them there. Okay. So now what I need to do is I might need to intersperse these a little bit. Alright, so let me just practice this again.
Because the hype is real.
Oh, I actually recorded that. I didn't realize. Okay, I want to get rid of all of that. Okay, I also want to get rid of that. So how was I going to do this? So, okay, I'm going to just alternate them basically. So something like that. I don't know. Okay. Heavens. I don't even know anymore. So the good news is it's down to eighth notes, so I actually might be able to just quantize this whole thing to eighth notes, including note durations, and we'll see what that looks like. Okay. So all I really need to do is I can copy that and paste it here, right? No, here. And that might actually do it. Oh, it's close. Hold on. Oh, no. Okay, no, we're good. Okay, good. I just need to grab this. Oops. Snip the... What? 16th notes. That's not good. Let's just do it this way. That'll make it easier. Okay. Let's see what this sounds like. That didn't totally work. What? Okay, hold on. Right here is where that note needs to be. So it needs to be on 12/4. Let's grab all that. Pull that back to Let's see what that sounds like. Okay, not quite. So 1 re, 2 re, so it needs to be back here at 2 and. Re. So I think this stuff needs to be pulled back just to here, I think, maybe. Okay, and then we just delete the last one. I just need a big killer ending sound now. I know I have just the thing. Let's go insert synth. I want a Dimension Pro, and this is going to be end boom. I'm going to call it end boom. I'm not going to get this done tonight. I also forgot to open my door, so hopefully I don't pass out. Give me a second. I'm just going to open my door again. I had to close the door to record those samples. Gotta move my lights around. Just talk amongst yourselves. Put my light back in the proper place now too. That's probably about good somewhere there. All right, and while I'm up, shout out to Copper Fronts. Gonna grab a bit more water. Okay. All right. So we have the samples in there now. I just need an end boomed sound. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to grab, I think those are drums, chamber kicks. Just got to find a big... Not convinced. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Okay, it's super loud, but that can be fixed. Let's try that. I don't know if it's enough. There's enough attack on it though. Or if there's one that has a bit more attack, because I might be able to kind of fake it, but I'm not convinced. That's 10. Let's try 11. That's not bad. That's 12's not bad. 13 is bad. That's a bit much. Try that one. I don't think I like it. like that maybe, or like trying to stretch it out a little bit. Let's just try that. Okay, let's record the end boom. Because the hype is real, boom, right there. Okay. Okay. That was easy. Okay. I'm going to call it good. I'm going to say that all the pieces are in. Now is when things begin to get ridiculous. Even more so than they are already. So, now I have to mix this thing. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mix the vocals last, I think. I would imagine that's what I'm going to do. Ooh, I also just realized that a bunch of my tracks aren't going to the master bus. Okay, which ones are they? Probably my samples and my vocals? Yeah. Alright, so basically all these guys. Select the track outputs to the master, if you please. Great. Save. I'm also going to back everything up. That is an excellent idea. I'm glad you brought it up. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, projects, music, Twitch. The hype is real. Okay, so I need to back up my audio folder. I think I've done already. I'll do it again just to be safe. So, audio folder, samples folder, and the project file. Great, we're backed up. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to loop the music, basically. Also going to move this end boom up a bit into the music department. And then, what am I going to do after that? I'm going to grab a section to loop here. Probably, doesn't really matter which section, but I'm going to mute the vocal. Well, there's no, well, I guess there are some vocal tracks. I'm just going to mute all the vocals. I'll do the vocals at the end. So now all I need to do is take this stuff, these music tracks, that compress the ever-living heck out of them, and go from there. So the bass is already being compressed. You know what I think I might do, actually? Just had a thought. Maybe I will mix this like I normally mix stuff. I'll do it quickly. But maybe I'll mix it like I normally mix. So let's throw in a tape emulator. Then I can basically just like crank everything up. But actually, I'm not gonna. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use saturation on everything. Something like that. That's all I want. So I'm gonna do the same thing over here. So let me just save this and go delete me, and then ooh. Thought occurs to me. Oh, I also probably should have given it a better name. That Ouchers. What's up, That Ouchers? How are you doing this evening? Hope you're well. Should be. You do feedback? Absolutely, yep. If you want me to listen to something, just whisper it to me on Twitch, and I will fire it up. Yeah, I have links blocked in chat, so whisper it to me, and I will check it out that way. Okay, something's very wrong with this. So this send is pre-fader. Crap. Oh, and thank you for the follow. And there is your link. Let's fire up some SoundCloud. Yeah, let's give this a listen right now. This is Who Are You by Crisis. Think you're set up. Thank you very much. I tend to fiddle with things in my hands, and the closest thing was my cowbell. So I have that in my hands now. Interesting. It's interesting how it's almost sounding like you're almost in a way chopping the bass. That's interesting. Sidechain the kicks to give it that choppy feel, yeah. Well, you're also picking like the same note there for a while, where it was just like repeating the same note. Got the Halloween vibe to it. Not the movie, just the event. Not the movie event, the calendar event. So much bass. Yeah, it's pretty. Well, it's dark in this section too, which isn't really helping. Try to recreate an aspect and the vibe for one of my favorite producers. And the chill part at the end. What I would say to that is, the bass is definitely pretty intense. It's pretty, how can I describe it? Tiring on the ears. It's so intense and it's so loud compared to the rest of the track because you have it so compressed. You're basically doing what I'm trying to do with this joke song I'm doing. It's so compressed and there's so little dynamic range. It can actually, like, for me, I can tell that it would be tiring to listen to for a long time. So, like, I remember listening to an album recently that was mixed so loudly. I mean, I get, they're mixing for radio or whatever, but, like, give me a little bit of dynamic range, for goodness sakes. But yeah, so this one, the bass is linked to it. Oh, okay. Who's the producer? This is the beat I was trying to recreate. Alright, normally I wouldn't fire up other people's music, but just out of curiosity. Trying to recreate this beat. Let's play sample of it. So yeah, with yours, like, I'm finding that the bass is quite loud. There's not very much dynamic range, and especially in this section, where you're basically hitting the same note. Like there, you switch notes there. But yeah, it's because it's so loud and so not pumping, but just like because you're really hitting the limiter hard. I don't know, but I'm also biased because I tend to like music with lots of dynamic range. So even though the song I'm doing right now isn't going to, but that's the part of the joke. But yeah, but I like musically, I thought it was fine. Musically, there was nothing I didn't like about it, really. It was just the sounds drony over here. There are things I like about it, though. Absolutely, yeah, for regardless. No, it's all good. Like, I'm most happy to listen to other people's stuff. But yeah, I just personally found the low end to be a little bit much. If you add even if you left the arrangement the same, you had like all the notes and stuff the same. If you just pulled back from the limiter a little bit, it would give it just a little bit more space and might make it a bit less punch you in the ears kind of sound. But yeah, musically I thought it was good. I thought it definitely got the I'll do that. Yeah, and it definitely got the vibe across. Like I was definitely feeling the vibe. So so yeah. Anyways, my 2 cents. Take it with a grain of salt. All right, what am I doing? I'm mixing. So actually, I can't use saturation there. That's fine. I think the kicks should be more the focus too. That's another good idea. Shout out to Copperfront. That would be another good idea to do with that. Okay, that's fine. And I'll leave the 808 kick as it is. Hi-hats. Do I really want to put grit on the hi-hats? Yeah, I do. No, I don't. I just want to compress them. So let's add in one of these bad boys. Like when you do the cool do parts, it's hard to really hear them because the bass is just running over them. I know all technical terms. I know, right? With the bloop bloops and the waka wakas, is that what it was? What is that quote? Hold on. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Not forgot to do. I forgot to make a big deal out of the fact that tonight was the deadline for entering the quote competition. The bracket has been... Would it be okay if Allie came too? Of course, we can dab together. Lol. All right. Apparently it didn't make a quote. Oh, maybe it didn't make a quote. I thought it did. Just shredding some nar nar pow, bro. That's a good one. Maybe it was a clip. It might have been a clip or something like that. Maybe it was like a clip I posted somewhere. But it's talking about the bloop bloops and the waka wakas. Okay. Okay, so this one. You know what? I want a different compressor. Give me... Oops. Give me this... No, actually, let me just use the standard one. Whichever is it? This one here. Fast attack, fast release. Okay. Now for the snares, I've got 3 of them. Let's load in this one. Don't think I want that. What I do want, however, is bittersweet. So let's replace that with an FX chain. And we're going to add in, where is it? Bittersweet. Lots of crack. Holy cow. That's definitely cracking. I should be EQing this stuff too, but I don't even care. Alright, I'll load this one here. Let's listen to this one. I mean, yeah. Why not? Okay, and this one here, this is fake snare 2. Let's open up that. We have to redo the EQ, obviously. What the heck's going on here? Why am I not hearing... Oh, I've got the wrong thing soloed. Okay, this one I definitely need to take some mid-range out, some mud. Okay. Do I think I do want the saturation, actually. I'm hitting my master bus so hard right now. Let me pull the gain back like 6 dB or something. Papa Tickle's here. What's up, Papa Tickle? Welcome to you. How are you doing this evening? I am in the middle of working on a very ridiculous song. This is not the typical kind of music I make. Oh, and thank you very much for the follow as well. Yeah, this is not the kind of music I typically make, but it is kind of hilarious. I'm good, it sounds great. Thank you. It's a little bit goofy, not gonna lie. A little bit silly. It's a little bit silly. This is not, like I say, my typical style. Okay, let me just pull out some of the mud. Saw you on PUBG funny moments. Oh, sweet. Very cool. Yeah, I do have occasional funny moments in PUBG. But yeah, I try to do like PUBG or some sort of battle royale game, PUBG or release or something, at least once a week. So I've been doing a lot of music streams lately, but I'm still trying to play video games. This is Twitch after all. Okay. Oh, should I compress this? No, this seems pretty compressed. Okay, I really like it. Thank you very much. Okay, so yeah, Papa Tickle, this song is called The Hype Is Real. I'll show you why. Why is the hype real?
Because the hype is real.
That's why. Oh, I forgot about the cowbell. Hold on. I didn't get to the cowbell yet. Don't worry about the ARP, didn't do the cowbell. Cowbell time. Alright, so should I put saturation on the cowbell? Maybe not that one. Let me replace this with this one. It's a bit much. And then I'm losing some of the, I need low end on this though. Oh, there isn't low end on it. Huh. Okay. Let me just boost the frequency that's there, I guess. This is so ridiculous.
Because the hype is real.
Okay, now what I need to do, you're like actually really good at this. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. If you want to check out some of the other stuff I've done recently, tune in on Mondays or Sundays or Tuesdays usually. But I have a few songs I've released. I got 4 songs on YouTube right now. And I've got 7 more in the hopper. So I just got a confirmation. For those of you who were here last night, you know I was working on a song for Bagel Rabbit, the streamer Bagel Rabbit. Sent The Hype Is Real. Sent a copy of it. So I sent him a tweet on Twitter, and said, hey, because the story is that the streamer it's Mix and Max said, hey, I'd love to see Paul and Bagel Rabbit do a collab. And so I said, okay, well, I'll try and come up with something and we'll see what happens, kind of thing. And so I finished the version to send to him, well, this evening, actually. Sent him a tweet saying, hey, I came up with something. Are you even willing to listen to it? He was like, yeah, sure, send it at me. So I sent it to him tonight. He's been streaming tonight, though, so I don't know. He probably won't have a chance to look at it for a while, but he did agree to at least check it out. So fingers crossed I'll have another person who's confirmed to do a song for me, to help out with the song. So fingers crossed everything will work out. Okay, another thing I want to do is this boom at the end. Why are you not? Oh, because I'm looped. Okay, so I gotta go to the boom track. Because boom goes to dynamite. Whoops, wrong one. There we go. Oh, I like that. Make it dirty. Okay, now let's get rid of some of the, because there's a bug in here again. Where are all these bugs come? I guess it is spring, I shouldn't complain. It's not winter anymore, so I can't really complain. Gonna cut out some of the muddy stuff, as one does. Beautiful. It's pretty loud, but that's okay. It should be loud. Alright, that's done. Now I need to do the vocal tracks. So the question is, is there any kind of way I can do this lazily? Yes, there is. So I can take these two, put them in the same thing. Oh, I need to pitch correct them though. I might do that automatically, actually. I might do, Actually, what I really need to do is EQ these individually. Because then I can use the same EQ on the other on the sample tracks. That's the plan. Alright, so you get to listen to me scream now.
Because the hype is real.
Gonna go to bed. Nice seeing you. Goodbye. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in, Papa Tickle. Thank you for the follow. Thanks for stopping after seeing me in that video. That's very cool. Stop by anytime. I'll be playing video games again tomorrow. So, be playing Overcooked with my wife. So, yeah, stop back. Thank you for the follow. Have a great night. We will talk soon. Okay.
Because the hype is real.
Need to EQ this somehow. See you later. Have a good night.
Because the hype is real.
That's not annoying. Yes, it is.
Because the hype is real.
That's a little better. Okay, now let's give what words? Let me give this one a listen. Let me just reset everything. Turn it on.
Because the hype is real. Because the hype is real. Because the hype is real.
Did I get it? I don't know, there's a bug there somewhere.
Because the hype is real. Because the hype is real.
That'll be alright. Okay, so that's fine. Now the question is, so now what I need to do, not the question, but I need to compress it. I'm thinking with this compressor.
Because the hype is real. Because the hype is real.
Now the question is, okay, first of all, that was the wrong stinking thing. Do I want to compress it, or do I just want to limit it? That's the question.
Because the hype is real. Because the hype is real.
So I'm thinking
Because the hype is real.
a limiter might be a better idea.
Because the hype is real. Because the hype is real.
Something like that. Okay, I'm going to use this as a limiter. Do generally the same setup.
Because the hype is real. Because the hype is real.
Okay, not mad at that. So now what I can do is I can throw in my tape emulator in both spots. Like so. And then I can flip that to that, crank that up a little bit. And then what I can do is I can basically grab, oh, I still might want saturation though. Let's insert, just to see what this would sound like if I insert.
Because the hype is real.
Yeah, I want that. I want that.
Because the hype is real.
I wonder if I should limit it after. I should maybe limit it after the saturation. That might be a better idea.
Because the hype is real. 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 Because the hype is real.
Something like that. Okay, so now I'm going to save this preset as delete me again, overwrite that. Then I'm going to load this into my low ones. So this is going to be, that's low, and that one's low. Then I'm going to save this one there, and then this becomes the high one, and this becomes the high one. Okay. Now the problem is that these tracks are way more quiet than the sample, so I do have to be careful of that. But let's give this a listen and see what it sounds like. This is insanity. What have I spent the last 2.5 hours doing? Okay, so it's a little bit quiet. Maybe I should up the velocity on it. All these guys, scale velocity, all the way to the top. All right.
Because the hype is real.
There are more bugs in here. Okay, I definitely need more saturation on these
Because
bits.
the hype is real. Because the hype is real.
So the only thing I think I want to change maybe is the bass. Because I've got the bass sidechained right now, but I'm not convinced I like that. So I wonder if I were to duplicate this track and then mute that track.
Because the hype is real.
What in the heck is going on here? What? Something's weird. Oh, well, part of the problem, I need a polyphony of 2. So then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab this stuff, bump it down to there. Whoops. Crap. Hold on. Without actually shifting it one way or the other. There we go. And I'll mute this track, and then we'll see what this sounds like.
Because the hype is real.
Yeah, I might just do that instead.
Because the hype is real.
Okay. Take that, quantize that to 1/8 notes.
Because the hype is real.
There we go. Lovely. That is what I want right there. I'm trying desperately to think of when the last time I did something this ridiculous was. I am struggling. I'm gonna find you, bug. I have a particular set of skills. Like clapping bugs. Okay. Paste that there. Zoom out. That might make my life easier. And a couple more of these. Then I got to throw on the master bus, and I'm going to call it done. And then I will clip it, and this will be my new sub alert. How exciting! Or part of it will be, anyways. All right. So now I can very safely delete that track. Great. Save. I'm actually going to back this up again because it's been a few minutes since I did that. And by a few minutes, I mean a half hour. There we go. Safe and sound. All right. Let's see what this sounds like.
Because the hype is real.
Okay, so the first thing I need to do, because I need to get more volume out of my samples and my vocal stuff, so I'm just going to go select the track outputs, put them in their own bus B, or bus B. Box, there we go. All right, then I can crank them up a little bit.
Because the hype is real.
Wait for the insert gain. One thing I think it's missing, aside from sensibility, is right here. Need to add one of those right there. I love the switch back and forth, but only when it gets a little quicker. Yeah. Oh man, the ridiculousness. I could be using my energy to like solve world hunger right now, you realize, right? Yeah, I don't totally like the balance on the sample section. Something's just not sitting well with me. I wonder if I just have it too panned, like if things are just too all over the place. That could be. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the, let's see.
Because the hype is real.
That's fine. So maybe I'll take these ones and move them in a little bit. 50% maybe, instead of 100. No, wait, those ones I want. It's these ones I want to move. Nope. That's better. That sounds much nicer. What if I should put like an echo or something on the ending of it? Would that make the hype more real if I put an echo on the final because the hype is real? Would that make the hype more real if I did that? Let's find out. Let's go audio effects, yeah, whatever. Reverb. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go automation, reverb, master, wet level, I guess. And then put something there. And then do that, basically. See what that does. I think in the final, because the hype is likely too talky, not announcer voice enough. I'm not trying to make it announcer voice. It's more just like the it works in the intro because the hype hasn't started, but at the end the hype is already hypey. But I need to have some way to end it though. Obviously that's a bit much. I definitely don't like that reverb, but that idea. I have a better idea. Let's delete that. And I'm actually just going to cut off the sample altogether. I love how it plays getting included with re, but just because the hype is, it's like non-hype. Oh, because the hype. Oh, I see. What if I do that? Because that way it totally becomes like a... The irony, of course, being that the hype is over. So, like, was the hype real? Who can say? For some reason, it still has my automation drawn in there, but I'm just going to ignore that. I think I prefer that. I think I prefer that. It's actually pretty neat. I think, yeah, I'm actually okay with that.
Because the hype is real.
I'm gonna hurt myself if I do that. All right, good enough. Master bus time. Let me load my mastering chain. And while I'm at it, let me delete this thing I want to delete.
Because the hype is real.
Who was the streamer that we raided last night? You were picking up her dance moves. I think that was Existence 130, wasn't it? Okay. Oh, something else I wanted to do. What was it? It's widening. Before I do the master bus, I want to do a bit of stereo widening. I want to make sure the bass, for example, is nice and wide. Oh, I don't need the compressor anymore, though. I don't need this at all, in fact. So let's do this. Let's delete that. Let's delete the send. Don't have it there anymore. Let's put that one there, and then we're going to go Ozone Imager. And then we're going to turn it on. Take the width to like 15 or so.
Because the hype is real.
Also want to have wide. Okay, I might need to Well, I guess I could make the arpeggio wider, couldn't I? The ARP. So let's insert an effects chain. Throw in Ozone Imager. Do effectively the same thing, except just with the width this time.
Because the hype is real.
Or we can do wider. Okay, I definitely want my end boom to be nice and wide for sure. Imager again, stereo-wise, make that nice and wide. See what that sounds like. That's probably a bit much. That's all over the place. That's fine. What else do I want to do? I wish I could make the snare, maybe. So maybe what I'll do, let me set up a snare bus so I can widen the snare a little bit. This is taking way longer than I anticipated. But for me to get a song done in one night is pretty wild. And this song will be done. So let's select the track output, send all that to the snare bus, go into here, let's insert the Ozone Imager, take it back to the beginning, let's turn that on.
Because the hype is real.
I think I should probably do it with the vocal bus as well, just to give it something more than nothing.
Because the hype is real.
Okay, hold on.
Because the hype is real.
That's better. Okay, master bus.
Because the hype is real.
This is insane. This is just...
Because the hype is real.
This is just insanity.
Because the hype is real.
I've made a monster. Is it gonna play the whole song with some subscribes? No, it won't. It'll just play. I'll just play like a little bit of the first bit. But I'm gonna call it done. The hype is real is complete. It'll just play like.
Because the hype is real.
Just play that, and I'll probably cut it off hard too. Maybe that's just, let's save it. Let's back it up. And let's export it. And we've made the hype is real. I still have to do one thing I wanted to do tonight. Was not anticipating this taking this long, but I guess I don't know why I didn't anticipate taking this long. Okay, first of all, let me export a nice high quality WAV file. Because obviously the hype is real. So this is the hype is real. This is the master. Let that do its thing. So that's my sub sound done. Still need to find a follow sound and a host sound. We'll gloss over that. But yeah, we have the thing. So what I'm going to do right now, actually, is I wonder if I can do this now without killing everything. Oh, I almost done. Hold on, let me just export. Hold on. Let me export the audio, but as an MP3 this time. And this is Paul Taylor. The hype is... Should I put this on Spotify? The hype is real. Would that be hilarious for me to have this on Spotify? I'd feel I might be kind of embarrassed to have it on Spotify, to be honest. All right, so joint stereo, full quality, go. Okay, so what I'm going to do, or we're going to try to do, is pull up the bracket for the quotes. The quote voting closed today, technically before the stream started. I forgot to mention that earlier. But I have the quote bracket here. Paste. I haven't released it yet. I'll post it to Discord. I just have it in a spreadsheet right now. I gotta find a better way to do this, but I will show you the official bracket. But before I do that, let's listen to the MP3 version of The Hype is Real.
Because the hype is real.
The hi-hat's a bit too loud. I think the hi-hat's a little bit too loud. Hold on.
Because the hype is real.
That's better. All right, export it again. Export it again. Go. All right, so while that's doing that, let me pull this screen up and show you guys the bracket. Wow, this is not going to work very well on stream. But long story short, the point is that I have the bracket. The votes are in. I had to fill in a few extra ones from my own personal collection, but we do have the official bracket. This is it. So I'm going to get this stuff, figure out how to post this to Discord. We'll figure out the voting. I think I'm just going to do like reactions on Discord or something like that. Yeah, we're going to get the voting underway starting on Sunday. So what I'm going to do is we pull up a calendar, which I can't do because it's on the wrong screen. Oh, hold on. I need to export the high quality WAV file version of this. WAV file, 192 kilohertz, 24-bit. Overwrite what's there. Yeah, I'll probably just do it with reactions, but what's going to happen is the 4 full weeks in May. So basically starting on the 5th, for the week of the 5th, we'll vote for the Sweet 16. The week of the 12th, we'll vote on the Elite 8. The week of the 19th, we'll vote on the Final 4. I'm going to get absolutely sued by the NCAA. And the week of the 26th, we will vote for the top 2, and I'll post everything in the Discord. And then, at the end of that week, on Thursday, May 30th, we will do the draw for the merch. That's the plan. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Just so everybody knows. Okay, so there's some wallpaper for you. Let's go back to the chat screen for a moment. I'm going to call it a night. Stay tuned for the quote competition. The competition is closed. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for some guest streams. Going to have some guests on probably sometime in the month of May. I'll skip a Music Monday and have my friend Sean and her sister Allie over. Had a blast doing VR with them last time, so we'll have a blast with them hanging out with them this time. What else do I have going on that I can tell you about? That's it. More music, of course. There'll be more music on the go. Tomorrow is Overcooked night. In fact, let me just pull up the schedule right now. Let me just give myself a link to the schedule so I can pull it up. Tomorrow, Diane and I are going to be playing Overcooked. Overcooked 2, the recent Campfire thingy DLC. We're going to do that. And what else? Oh, you know what I do need to do, though? I need to have album art for this song. Because the hype is real. I mean, realistically. Schedule. So yes, tomorrow, you probably can't see this very well, but tomorrow is Overcooked. Let me just flip to this screen. Tomorrow's Overcooked 2. Diane and I are going to play some more Overcooked tomorrow. Thursday, very excitingly, Caliburn and I are going to jump in together, Team OG. We're going to jump in together and play some PUBG. And, yeah, that's what's up with that. So stay tuned. Next couple days are going to be video games all the time, and we're going to have a good time, and it's going to be stressful in both games probably. That's it for the night. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I'll make a new sub sound, and that's about it. I think that's really about it. So let's see who is streaming right now that I'm going to send all you lovely people to go watch. Who are we going to raid? Who's even streaming right now? Let's see. Who are we going to raid? I'm going to send you guys to watch Mick. McTastic is somebody I met at TwitchCon. He is kind of a cool guy. He's a really cool guy. He's on a St. Jude fundraising team. So I'm going to send you guys to watch Mick. That's what I'm going to do. He's playing Oxygen Not Included right now. So go show some love to Mick. I'm going to go to bed because as exciting as this has all been, it's been very tiring. Whoops, I forgot to go back to here, and I forgot to roll my credits, which I'm going to do right now. I'm out of here for the night. Thanks to everybody who stopped in to hang out. Thanks to That Ouchers and Papa Tickle for the follows. Appreciate that. I'm sending you guys to Raid McTastic. I'm out of here for the night. I'll be back tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Pacific time, roughly 21 hours from now, with Overcooked 2 with my wife Diane. Tune in for that. Until then, say hi to your folks for me. I love you all. Please remember the hype is real, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Because the hype is real.